Hello everyone, how's it going? Dr. Incompetent here, and let's play some more Manor Lords, shall we? Picking up where we left off with our fine land here in Incompetent, and I just built a forager hut down here to make sure we've got enough food. Well, we have a fantastic place for iron, but that doesn't really help us out too much. So, let's see. This is my storehouse. This is the logging camp. I got a lot of people on logs, which makes sense. I do have plenty of timber, though. And this is my granary. The woodcutter's lodge, making firewood for everyone. This house does not have access to... Oh, there's just nobody living there, is what it means. We do need a well. Well, a church at some point. Hats. All the kinds of good stuff. We can support 4 extra families. I think I'm going to take... Perhaps... Nobody's hunting because there's not enough animals, which makes sense. The store is full. I'm going to go ahead and take somebody off of logging and put somebody on foraging. Just like that. General storage is full. Full of what? Just everything? We have shields, tools. You know what? We need to create an army. So I'll create an army of, we have spears, so we'll make this just like so. And we'll add in whoever we've got, enlist all the available men, and we have spears and shields. And, that's all we've got. But I wonder then if these people will come take these items out of storage. I don't know why it's still saying general storage is full. This storage has plenty of space. I have a storehouse. The granary is certainly not full. There used to be a bug that would do this. So we'll just have to say, okay, fine. We need clothing. Yeah. I don't know if anybody's actually gotten out here or not. Speed it up a little bit. See how everybody's doing. How are these veg coming in? Yeah, they did move some shields and some spears out. So yep, this number has diminished as all the people who are recruited have done that. Great. So we have a little bit of a militia built in case anything terrible happens. Alright, so what we haven't built yet would be, well, fisherman hunt. But I have a little bit of water over here, I guess. Yeah, we could fish, kind of. I need a shoal of fish, though. Do I see any of those? It doesn't look promising. Make sure you have a logging camp before placing more buildings. Otherwise, you may block yourself permanently. Okay. Why? Oh, because I would run out of wood or something. I do have a logging camp. It's right there. Maybe even though I have water, I don't have a shoal of fish. And if I'm looking at this, I mean, is it pop up like one of these icons for wildlife or something? Because if I'm looking at the map, I don't see it anywhere. Here it is. This is it. It's just at this lake. So you can't fish from the river, apparently. Okay, just from the lake. Oh, good to know. Or, at least that's all I've got. I have a really nice clay deposit. People love this clay deposit. Granary, storehouse, got it. Marketplace, got it. Yeah, I don't need that. I mean, a church, but we don't have any planks, so we'd have to go into the industry section and start throwing together some of these buildings to... Is that where it is? Wild animals have migrated. Okay, well, maybe that means some new ones came in. No, I just need a saw pit. I was gonna say, it's not an industry. We just need ourselves a saw pit, which we don't have yet. So, this is a logging camp that we've got, although we're thinning the trees pretty significantly. I could put that in there. Alright, people. How's it going? We now have way more fuel, which is good. And in terms of our food, how are we doing? We have 5 meat, 8 berries, and some bread. The bread is just starter stuff. God, look at this poor lady. She's like, I gotta carry this firewood. Oh, God. She dropped it down. Oh, she's got the axe out. She's chopping it down. This guy's going out to get some more wood, apparently. I could target the working area to be like right here, but they're already over there in this area getting it. Well, our approval is at least up. The marketplace has pretty much everything except clothing. So if I wanted to do clothing, I need a weaver's workshop. But we could make dyes as a sellable item. I'm pretty sure clothing is one of those, like, cottage industries, is it? The tailor's workshop. Right. So we need planks for that. So currently we're not building anything. So we have a family who is effectively free. So we can just throw somebody on the saw pit. Wait. What? Did they change this? I thought you used to employ somebody at the saw pit. Is it now just some rando comes over here and drops it over? So maybe I can't take... Yep. They're going to transport... So I do need to keep an unassigned family to move the goods back to the saw pit. Fine. You know, I gotta check to see if there's any bandit camps. It used to be good as a way to gain a bunch of influence, but I don't see any. So we'll see what's changed with that. Oh, new family moved in. Great. Alright, so where did you move in? They moved in over here. Fine. I'm going to put in, I need 6 planks. How many do I have? 0. By selecting the advanced tab of production building, you can set a reserve and a production limit. If you do reserve, workers will not work in the building until you have more of that resource in the region. Oh, okay. I feel like, I don't know if this was working before. Alright, so let me look at this. Workers will not work until you have more of the reserve, and workers will only work if you have less of the reserve. Okay. So, for example, well, I don't know if I can specialize the hunting camp as much, but advanced, oh yeah, you can. So, reserve 10 animals per herd. So that means I can assign somebody to this job, but they'll only work until we get to 10 animals. And then they'll want to go someplace else. Okay, never mind. So let me take back everything I said. The reason that I couldn't assign people to this job was simply because it wasn't finished. So I was not mistaken about the saw pit. No, you need to have people there. It just wasn't done. Alright, so I was all excited, like, oh wow, they've massively overhauled the saw pit operation. No, they didn't. I just made a mental blunder. And then that means I'll put somebody on this. Let's go. Let's get some planks. We can build a church eventually, too. Then, once we upgrade these houses to Tier 2, we will be able to collect some taxes. Looking good. She's collecting water from the well. You. Els. I see you. Why, that's Andres. He's transporting firewood next to his buddy Bartolome, who's also transporting. Oh. Wait a minute, I just saw you. Did you teleport, you shifty? No, we have 2 guys named the same thing. Fair enough. What you doing? Debranching a tree? I don't know, dude. I don't know if that's a tree or not. I question your ability. It looks like you're just hitting the dirt. Oh, there it is. Okay. Silly me. I shouldn't question you. You knew what you were doing. Here's my buddies out here by the berry patches. Alright. So we are in a good space for firewood and for food. And let's see. We're down to 10. So I wonder what happens then. Like, the hunting camp person actually might... No, they don't need to do the stall. Let's see what they do after they have a carcass. They're like going to process the carcass, but I want to see if they meet the reserve, if they add back into the unassigned family pool. It would actually be pretty sweet if they did. Look at this guy. Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is my job, and I just kind of cut the skin off, and she's like, I'm going to watch. Looks good what you're doing. I'm going to get toasty. Uh-oh. Resource stolen by nearby bandits. Okay, so I didn't see bandits. Maybe these are just bandits whose, like, camp I don't see yet or something. But I don't see a bandit camp on the map. I mean, that's a lot of resources that they took. Right out from under her nose, too. She was, like, just chilling right there. You. They stole it from you, Beatrix. Well, to be honest, if I want to stop bandits, is there one of these things? Nah, public order is 100%. I need to build the government building. So if I build the manor, it should help me. But I don't have the clay, I don't have a lot of what it would take. I still don't have any planks. And there's somebody assigned to the saw pit. God's name is going on over here. Alright, so yeah, the workers will only work if you meet the reserve, which is correct, but the reserve has been met, and so they don't, like, join the labor force. So I'll have to take them out of here and get them doing something else. There we go, we finally have 5 planks. So is that enough to... No, we still need one more. Alright, we took them off. Okay, great. We now have plenty of planks, so I'm going to actually peel these people away from the woodcutter and go ahead and actually that's not how it's done. It's like this, and then we add in. Oh, I can't put the clothing place anyway because they have to be level 2. So then to get level 2, we would need the church. Or requirements not met. Yeah, I don't know about getting a let me see. Oven, windmill, sheep farm. They produce wool. I mean, I could try to grow flax, That's right, the tannery. This will produce leather, and then leather is all they need to make their own clothes, if memory serves. Or they can do something with it. They can make like a shoe or something. There. Do that. I do have leather. Or I have hides that they can turn into leather that they can then transform into food. And then the question would be about building a church. I just need some more planks and I can start it. Let's watch the magic happen. Here it comes. They've done it. Okay, great. So now the tannery itself is finished. We're doing much better on food and fuel, which is great. We have 56% approval, which is pretty amazing. So I will assign a family here. And we're going to just kick out as much of this as we can. Planks, we actually have 29. So can I now start to build a church? I can. And we could build a church. I mean, we could fit it back here, I suppose. I don't want to uproot any trees at the moment. Here, we could do this. We could build it so it faces this way, and it's kind of like right there. And then what we'll do is we'll just build roads right there. Oop. We don't have any families that are free to work on that. So, have you made any leather yet? One. I can't stop planks. How are we doing on firewood? 8 months? Alright. I will temporarily stop that. Okay, we have a new family moving in. Great. Well, then we can get somebody back to the firewood. Let's see how it's going. See, now they have clothing variety because they have leather. And only a certain, like, they only need to use the leather to make clothes once. So these people have clothes, they have clothes, they have clothes, and they actually have clothes too. So almost everybody has received their clothing. Just the people who don't the people who don't have families is the only ones. Are there any more hides I have left? I don't. So we can take a family off of the tannery and just dedicate everyone to building the church. We have a lot of berries, which is nice, but we're pretty much out of everything else. We're letting the animals build back up. Once they do, we can assign a family there. These trees, we'll just wait for all these trees to get thinned out. I think I need to plant... I need the forester. Yeah, I don't have this. We're gonna run through all our trees if I don't get something like that. There it goes. Did it. So now, they'll have church. Oh, I have to sign somebody to it. There you go. Well, they should get access to this church in a moment. Actually, I don't think you have to assign somebody to it. I think they'll just eventually... Yeah, there you go. They have everything. So I could upgrade this house. Like so. And then now we can get them to do something cool. Alright, I have 2 families open, which I don't need. I'll let them build that, and I can put a family on it. I can actually put a family here. Requirement not met. Oh. Wait, who's not met? Well, it's not even built yet, so... I'm not too worried.
Perfect for boots, belts, and... well, anything, really.
Alright. How we doing? 9 months, 55%. Everybody's working. How's the wild animal situation? 11. Alright, burgage plot level 2. They're okay, but we can go in the back and we could throw in the workshop. Now these produce shoes. And then these produce clothes and cloaks. But I think shoes are easier for us to make. We might need tools, though. Yeah, I'll make a shoe person, because I have leather. Sweet. Well, we got our first burgage plot to level 2, and we now have 9 families moved in with only 1 free space, so we're going to have to get even more houses built, and maybe even think about some farms. All of the berries are picked, so this means that we should take this family off of that job for the time being and focus on maybe getting some clay, perhaps some stone and iron and stuff. And we're rocking and rolling. Everyone, I want to say thank you so much for watching our new settlement here in Manor Lords. I'll check you next time. Take care.